9:54, my goal is to be out of here by 10 a.m. Right on time. One of the most important exercises that you have to do when you're doing your workout routine when you come to the gym. Okay? It's pretty simple. It's a full body workout. It doesn't take that much time to do. Just like you got your weights, it's a gym PSA today. Use pay, y'all. Re-rack your motherfucking weights. Alright? Leg workout, core workout, arm workout.
Carson Wentz was the quarterback, now with the Eagles. We were going for a 5th straight national title. Saturday, January the 7th in Frisco, Texas. I'm on the sideline, firing the team up, preparing them to go out and do something that had never been done. We won that football game. My mentor, a guy named John Gordon, was on the sidelines of the national championship with Clemson on January the 9th, Monday night. And those are the types of things when I look back and say, I got the right mentor. You know, it's a mentor where I'm with the team competing for an FCS championship. He's there with the FBS team, Clemson, the top of the top in the country. North Dakota State's putting out unbelievable NFL players, but that's FBS versus FCS. And I look back and I'll never forget it. I sent my mentor, John, a text, and I said, thank you. Thank you for being an example of showing me what it always means to get to the next level. And I've been chasing John ever since we spoke for the first time together in 2009. And he keeps growing and growing and growing. And you know what? I pray I never catch his ass. Because if I never catch him, I'm going to continue to grow and push myself. And I think that's the key. You have to have a visualization of where you want to go. Believe in yourself with those I am statements. Just like Tyron said, I'm going to be the greatest welterweight to ever walk the face of the earth before he was the champion. Right? It's so consistent with all of these great individuals. But you got to make sure you stay humble and you stay hungry and you surround yourself with people that are going to push you so that when you have great success, you recognize you're just getting started.
So let me jump in too. I have, this is something I'm kind of like thinking about in my mind as you're talking. And I've been thinking about this in the last few months too, is people hear that, right? And they just have a problem with the belief part. They're like, you know, people, their dad always told them they were shit. Everybody always told them they were shit, blah, 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 blah. They have every fucking excuse to not believe, you know. For me, I can relate to that a lot because of the fitness journey that I was on. You know, I started this year at 335 pounds, all right? And completely fat as fuck. And I had, even though I have been in tremendous shape many, many times in my life, I had a very hard time believing that I was going to be able to do that again at that point, okay? Right now, I'm pretty fucking lean at 267 pounds, 267 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, baby, all right? You know, and people are like, wow, that's a lot to be lean. Well, I'm fucking lean, dude. I'm built like a fucking NFL football player, all right? Here's the deal. You may not believe right now. You may not believe that you can do these things. You may hear us speak and think, yeah, but I don't have this skill, or yeah, but my mom told me I was shit, or yeah, but I come from a trailer, or whatever it is that you tell yourself. But here's the thing. The work always comes before the belief. All right? So what you need to do, and what I mean by that is that you are going to have to do a tremendous amount of work before you ever truly start believing in your heart that what you're going to be able to do is achievable. All right? And what I mean by that is that you've got to model somebody. You've got to go find somebody who's done what you've done. You've got to go ask somebody, or like Ben has his mentor, find somebody who's doing what you want to do, and you have to mimic those actions, trusting that they're going to produce that result, even though you may not believe at that time that it's going to happen. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to inch your way forward. 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 And all of a sudden, you're going to look in the mirror, you're going to look at your bank account, or you're going to look at whatever it is you're looking at, and you're going to say, holy fuck, it's working. And you're going to have a little bit of belief. Okay? And then you're going to work, and you're going to work, and you're going to work, and guess what's going to happen? It's going to work some more. And then you're going to have a little more belief. Okay? So understand that the work is going to come before the belief. And doing the I am statements is helping you to believe, even if you don't fucking believe it. You see what I mean? Yeah. And I think people overlook that concept a lot because I feel like I get that question a lot. They're like, Andy, why? I get it, but man, I have a really hard time seeing it or believing it.
So in hearing your thoughts, which are dead spot on, it brings up something that I forgot to mention, was what I've actually done every day over these last 6 years. I actually broke down that every day, I call them points of contact. My voice needs to be heard out in the marketplace at a minimum 20 times a day. That means Andy goes, hey, I got a buddy who, maybe you need to go do a speaking gig, so I'm going to send an email to him, or I'm going to connect with this athlete, or this athlete says you should get 20 times a day. I am active, sending emails, text messages, making phone calls every single day, Monday through Friday. Every day. And a lot of times there's still carryover because in my business, I'm working all the time. But every day, 20 points of contact. And what that's done, think about that, compounded day over day over day, it creates opportunity. It's no different than going in the gym. Andy says, if I'm going to lose weight, I'm not going to walk in and stare at the weights. No, you're going to say, here are the reps that I need to do. If I want to lose this weight, here's the number of sets, the number of reps on this exercise. Number of sets, number of reps on this exercise. And Andy gets committed. He's now doing all the reps. You're not going in saying, oh, I'm supposed to do 12 here, but 6 felt good today.
No, I'm fucking doing 14.
Right. You're going to do the extra.
Right.
So I think that's it, is to have these big goals, recognize you can identify the work it's going to take. You may not like what that work looks like. I may not like every day still waking up, still doing 20 points of contact every day, but it's what creates the opportunity.
Yeah, dude, and let's think about this, and I'll just speak for both of us because I know I can on this. How fucking glad are you that you did that? Like, how good do you think I feel that I fucking took this year and did the work I needed to do? Even though the first 3 months, I lost fucking like 8 pounds and I didn't look any different. You know what I mean? I still showed up every day and fucking did it because I knew eventually shit was going to start moving. And dude, people can relate to that with like fitness. I think people can, as hard as it is in fitness for people to understand it, they can grasp it, but they can't grasp it when it comes to their career. They have such a much harder time. It's the same fucking thing. Dude, if you send enough emails, if you make enough calls, if you do enough meetings, if you shake enough hands, if you do enough, eventually things are going to start clicking. People, and of course there's practical skills behind your actions. Like, you can't just be a dumb fuck sending these stupid emails. But you get what I'm saying?
I think it comes down to it's every day. See, I think for you, the difference has been you've decided to no longer look at 335 pounds as a number. You've said, today I'm going to do something about that 335.
Yeah.
And when I get done doing something about it today and tomorrow shows up, I'm going to do something about it again.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm going to do something about it again. Andy's not sitting here saying, hey, in 2 months from now, this is what's going to be there. No, you're saying I'm going to worry about today, which
that's right.
Fall in love with the process.
That's right.
Win the day. And that's what the 20 POCs means to me. That's my opportunity to win the day. Because if I do 18, the only guy that's going to look in the mirror at the end of the day and know if he did or didn't do what he said he was going to do in order to get to where he wants to go to is me. And if I don't follow through and do it, it's winning the day. That's it.
Dude, that really is